Welcome back. Well, did you know LA's Broadway district was once the city's most glamorous epicenter of entertainment, with opulent movie palaces showing the latest films of Charlie Chaplin, Bette Davis, and Clark Gable. Well, thanks to the LA Conservancy, many of these theaters have been saved or repurposed.
Yeah, and Lauren, Zarian and I decided to take one of the Conservancy's many walking tours to hear some of the stories and scandals from Hollywood's golden era. With LZ, and we're in the Broadway Theater District. And LZ, this doesn't look like how it used to look like before.
Let me just tell you this, times have changed, and I want to officially introduce you to one of my favorite people. This is Carol Mitchell from the Los Angeles Conservancy, and she's going to take us on a tour of some of her favorite theaters from downtown LA.
We've got a lot of things that are often in the tours, but I'm going to show you two of my favorites right now.
Okay.
All right, that means behave, LZ.
Why?
Then don't get lost.
Okay.
This is the first movie palace on Broadway, built in February of 1918, and it was Sid Grauman's first. He wanted to call it Grauman's, but it cost so much money that he had to call it after how much money it cost.
How much?
The $1 Million Theater.
Okay, you know what I think? I think we go in. Come on!
All right, okay, slow down, Lawrence.
It's a nice theater, and it does get a certain amount of usage, especially by the Hispanic community, who have a lot of stories and history about its use during the 50s and 60s especially. But it isn't air-conditioned.
But we're okay for now because we're all admiring that chandelier.
That chandelier is 1940-ish, but around it is that beautiful original design, which is really very beautiful colors. In fact, some of the colors that you were wearing, and that was unusual for the time. And so everybody remembered in the 19-teens that this was a very colorful theater.
All right, LZ. All right, Carol, what's next?
The Los Angeles Theater, and you're going to love it. If you love this one, wait until you see the Los Angeles.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. To build this?
It took only 10 weeks.
What?
That's it?
Yeah.
So Carol, here's what I find so interesting. We're all looking up, right? But look at that. Look at the detail right here.
This is a terrazzo replica of an Aubusson carpet, which is a French carpet, and it was because the architect for this building said the show should start on the sidewalk.
That is so cool.
Let's go inside.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. It is spectacular. I think we've been transported to Versailles.
You were absolutely right. that the architect wanted this to look like the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles, and so these three incredible chandeliers are mirrored on both sides by the mirrors on the wall.
And then what year did this go up?
This went up in 1931, January 31st, and opening night was great for the people who had tickets because they got to see Charlie Chaplin and Mr. and Mrs. Einstein. Alfred Einstein and his wife were here, and of course the owner of the theater, Mr. Gumbiner, who was particularly proud of how much money he had spent on this theater. And before we go into the auditorium, I want to show you the basement, which is incredible.
Wow. Carol, this is spectacular.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
What was this like on opening night?
Oh, it was incredible, because they had a person who handled your makeup and somebody who'd do your hair standing at each of the places where people were sitting.
Wow.
Wait, no, we have to go see something else though, right?
Yes, we are going to go upstairs now into the auditorium.
I can't believe it took just 10 weeks to build this entire place.
That's because they did it mostly with molds. And so this is mostly all out of terracotta, which is essentially baked earth that they can make of any colors and any design.
The first thing LZ was noticing was the box seats.
Yes, they're pretty special too.
You know, you've been working so hard, and I love, you are like a vessel of information. I could listen to you forever. Do you guys do any other tours?
We do. I'll tell you just about a couple of them. We have a tour called Art Deco with Art Deco pieces. We have Historic Downtown, and we have one called Modern by Moonlight, which is quite nice.
Did you see the way her eyes danced when she said moonlight?
Total twinkle. Carol, thank you so much. This has all been so great.
Thank you very much for having me.
Do you mind if we see some more? We take a look around?
2 minutes.
Promise?
2 minutes? Okay.
This is what I love about California and Los Angeles, all these hidden gems that are just steeped in history.
I think we should do another tour. What do you think?
I think we've only just begun.
I like that. Thank you, LZ.